Good afternoon. I'm outside a very scaffolding heavy Pimlico station, and Pimlico is famous in the rail community for being the only station on the Victoria line that doesn't have a connector blob. That is to say that at all other Victoria line stations there is a rail connection that you can make, or to put it another way, you could travel to all Victoria line stations without using the Victoria line, with the exception of Pimlico, of course. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to travel to all 17, well, I suppose 16 stations on the Victoria line without using the Victoria line itself. Let's catch a train. So at what point do I address the elephant in the room? That being, I'm not including Pimlico because you have to use the Victoria line at Pimlico, but all of the other ones I will be arriving at or departing from on some sort of rail service that is not the Victoria line. That's the plan anyway.
Train to Walthamstow Central.
Hello to the only Victoria line train that I'm using in this video. Okay, I now need to work out which train I need to get to Brixton. Okay, now here's something that's very interesting, because that there says Southeastern, but that is the Southern livery. So is that train having a crisis of identity? There we go. And off we go. Should be about 7 minutes to Brixton, I think. I don't know if I got it on the camera, but we just went past Wandsworth Road. Last time I was there was when I was catching the Windrush line into Battersea Park station. So yeah, go watch that up here. You know, it always frustrates me that Windrush line trains don't call at Brixton, even though they pass right next to it. Yeah, and I know that there used to be an old Brixton Market station, or Brixton East, I can't remember. There's something like that. Yeah, I know it existed, but you know, it's like the connection's right there. The trains go right there, but you know, that's how things go. Right. I'll get this bus over to Stockwell, where we'll be able to pick up the Northern line, I believe. Excuse me, sorry.
Sir. Go. Driver.
One more.
Driver.
Thank you. Well, disembarking the bus there, that could have gone better. But anyway, it's all alright.
Stockwell, change here for Victoria line.
probably would have wanted to be the front end of the train, but it's no biggie. So, coming off here, lovely. That's a big round of this. Oh gosh. I can get either of these two, but that's okay. The 185 drove off without me. It's fine. There's a
2 Harley Road, Sutherland Avenue.
There's a 36 right behind it. 36 is another one I can get. It's all good. Oh, I should also say, when I said earlier at the beginning of the video that you can catch a rail service, that is not limited to underground. Okay, it's anything that runs on rails. So, underground, national rail, overground, all of those are fair game in this. And it's 2:26, so it's taken 50 minutes to get to Vauxhall.
Welcome
And that's
aboard
what?
the Southwestern Railway service to
4
London
stations
Waterloo.
down, is it? I think.
Calling at London Waterloo.
Yeah. Okay. Nice and busy Jubilee line. Enjoy. Probably won't be recording much on this bit of the journey. Tottenham Court Road, Green Park and Oxford Circus done. Now head to the Northern Line. Euston. Changing for Northern Line, but the Bank branch. Okay, take me one stop to King's Cross and St Pancras. 2:24 to Moorgate, and it's 15:12 right now. Okay, well, I guess I'm waiting here for about 10 minutes. That'll be fun. Alright, I'm on the Great Northern service from Finsbury Park. We're going to go down 2 stops to Highbury and Islington. Takes. So, yeah, we'll do that. Alrighty. Now I want to go over to the overground Mildmay line platforms. So, yeah, see you there. Now, next Stratford train in 3 minutes. Awesome. This is weird. So we've got an overground train here that apparently isn't stopping at this station, but it is, and then the doors opened, and then it tried to leave, and then stop, and let the people who got on get off. So yeah, I've never seen that happen. I've never seen that happen before. That was. I assume that it's just that they're shunting the trains around, you know, and moving them from A to B and stuff. Like, I assume that's what's going on, but it's like, didn't, yeah, that's, yeah.
Hackney Downs. This is a Weaver Line
Oh, I
train.
could have been further back. That might cost me. I'll make the connection to the Suffragette line, which I believe is at 1606. It gives me about 5 minutes to get over there. So, yeah, this bit, I won't be talking much. I'll be running or doing a light jog. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Just when I get to platform, it's when it left.
Okay, I will, yeah. I'll charge me, yeah, I'll come in, yeah.
Damn. You know,
Yeah,
if I'd positioned myself correctly, I might have made it. Well, that's just frustrating.
Okay,
Next one
okay.
isn't until 22 past.
Someone messaged me and said, they're gonna come the Wednesday
So-
to do the electricity.
Slight change of plan because, well, missed the train at South Tottenham, okay, which you'd think isn't too bad. It's next one's in at 22 past, which is about which would have been like 15-minute wait, something like that. However, I've been doing some quick research on my phone, and that 15-minute gap would actually end up being around, 30 or even 45 minutes because of the frequency of the Greater Anglia service at Hackney Downs. That being said, what I can do is hightail it over to Tottenham Hale. Okay. Get a train southbound instead. Okay. And then pick up the northbound Weaver Line train at Hackney Downs to Chingford. And I think that will save me maybe 10-15 minutes, but considering that you basically, I've been going a while. And like I say, I mean, it's not a race, I'm not timing myself, but also I do kind of want to finish up. And I want to complete things this time. I think that's the sensible thing to do, so I'm heading over to a bus stop, gonna get a bus over to Tottenham Hale, and hopefully this will just save me a bit of time later on. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. That one is going towards London Liverpool Street, but not calling it Hackney, so I don't need to run for it. Also, slightly annoying thing, it's a bit rainy. What are you gonna do? There we go. It's the one that will go to Hackney. It's too far down the platform. I mean, I knew I needed to be at the end, but like, I didn't realise that the plane was only 5 carriages, not all the way, and it wouldn't get all the way down. well. Hello again, Hackney Downs. And when I said I wanted to be at the back, I actually didn't. I wanted to be at the front. Oh well, the next Chingford train isn't for a few minutes, so I'm not too worried on that front. Okay, so hoping we don't have a repeat of Seven Sisters South Tottenham connection, and I can make this one to Welcome to No Creek Queen's Road in 4-ish minutes, basically, before the next Suffragette line train goes through there. Right there. Come on. Oh god. Come on.
This is a Suffragette line train to Gospel Oak.
Yes. I did it. Okay. There. And there we have it. Victoria Line stations without the Victoria Line. It's 17:10, so that's what it was. 13:35 when I started, so 13:35. 3 hours 35 minutes, I think. So about 3.5 hours. I do think that it could have been done a lot faster, as in, you know, if I hadn't missed the Suffragette line at South Tottenham. Okay, I mean, I was that close. I think it's very frustrating because it feels like if I had positioned myself correctly at Seven Sisters, I would have made it. But them's the breaks, that's what happens, you know. And hey, it was nice for me to show it could be done. Okay. I think that's where I will end it. Okay. As always, if you enjoyed the video, then hit like, hit subscribe, do all the things, and I'll catch you in the next one. Loads of bird poop on the side of the escalator. Yeah. I don't know how that got here. I mean, obviously a bird, but like, how did the bird get in?
Oh, it's up.